Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Skylanders Showdown, the game show where I take a hypothetical matchup of two Skylanders and talk about why I think one would win out over the other. Now, on today's episode, we're going to be pitting against Wham-Shell against Zap. So, for those of you that don't know, Wham-Shell's basic attacks basically consist of, well, using this giant, threatening mace. So, there's that. His second attack, shooting starfish out of his little mace thingy. Pretty cool. Third attack, sticking his mace in the ground. And summoning spikes of, shell crustacean-y thingies out of the ground that will shock enemies that come in contact with them. Then, of course, we have Zap. Can shoot, bolts and lightning, so essentially electrified water bolts, can leave trails of slime, do all sorts of electric water-based attacks, so they do have similarities in that they do use electric water attacks, so, similarities. So, why do I think Wham-Shell would win over Zap? Well, it's because Wham-Shell is just tough. Let's put it that way. Wham-Shell is a bit of a tank, so to speak. And it's kind of like a berserker, but he's slow. But, and I get that Zap is really, really fast and can, meander all over the place. But you cannot beat Wham-Shell's, sticking the mace in the ground, Poseidon Strike, I believe is what it's called, where he summons up giant prongs of electrified crustacean-y things. It's just so big of an area. He can just repeatedly do that over and over and over again, and basically create a giant wall that Zap cannot go around. And then, added on to that, even though Zap does have, indeed, the ranged electrified attacks, he could also go pew, 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 pew with the starfish, and just would be able to pretty much shoot back at Zap. And, I get that Zap could, move all around and create a very large array of, electrified water things. And, Zap would last a pretty good while. But, in the end, the fact that just Wham-Shell is so resilient in-game would just win out overall. And, Wham-Shell would be he would just outlast Zap. Anyways, though, stay tuned, and we will do the banishment of Zap. But, this has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be right back, guys. Try riding this like Zap.